Hello and welcome back to Call Centre Helper's coverage of Nice Interactions. I'm Megan Jones and I'm here in London today with Anne Holmes from SVL and Russell White from BlueCrest. So to kick things off, today really is a hub of innovation at this event, and we've been talking about a lot of things, how AI is moving forward. And Russell, what have you heard today that is really exciting you about the future of customer service?
I mean, there is so much. This technology is moving so quickly, and every month or every quarter, you seem to get something new, innovative, that's going to add value. Probably the things for me, we've only very recently started our journey with Nice anyway. We signed and went live in March of this year. So a lot of the technology that's been discussed today, we're already aware of because we've very recently gone through that sales process. But there are some really exciting technologies. The one thing for me is about knowledge, and knowledge is at the centre of everything we do. To give our customers the best interactions and to provide them with the best service, our agents and our advisors on the phone need to have that knowledge at the tip of their fingertips. So the advancements in the way that the knowledge base works now, I'm really keen to see. Obviously, we've got pre-built knowledge bases in various different ways, and the fact that now we can link those SharePoint sites directly into the knowledge base, have that feed through Copilot to advisors, give them the information they need at the time they need it, at the tip of their fingertips, it really is going to be game changing, and it's something I'm very excited to get out in our contact centre.
And that's a phrase I've heard a lot today, is game changing. So, Anne, what's been game changing for you? What do you think is shaping the future of customer service?
Well, I come to interactions every year. I've been coming for as many years as they've been having interactions. And every year I see new, innovative technologies, and I think, wow, is this really going to come true? And it does. And today is no different. I've seen lots of new, really exciting AI solutions, Empower Agent, the orchestration of the workflows, all of that stuff. But to just echo what Russell said, I think knowledge underpins it all, because if you're going to ask your customers to self-serve, you need to make sure the knowledge that they get back is correct. If you're going to try and guide your agents on how to serve your customers, you need to make sure that knowledge that's been fed to them is correct. So you're absolutely right, Russell. I think the knowledge underpins everything, but it's just hugely exciting where this world is going now, isn't it? And I think there's fear about replacing jobs and things. I don't see that. I see enhancing jobs. I see making advisors, agents, colleagues, whatever their terms, jobs better, more interesting, freeing them up to deal with the more complex tasks. By automating the easy things, you're freeing up really good people who have got skill sets that can be put to better use, in my opinion. So I think, people are starting to understand that the fear factor is starting to go away, I think, hopefully. Except maybe in the older demographic, maybe struggle a bit more with it, but certainly young ones embrace it, don't they?
Yeah, 100%.
So the fear factor is really going away, and it's about embracing what AI can bring to the table.
I would say, yeah.
I think the more people see it work, that the fear has to go away, because it's proven now. Like, these things they're out now and they're working. So the fear goes away with that, doesn't it?
And of course, you've learned a lot on your own transformational journey. You're just on stage talking about it. So what have been some of the key milestones for you so far?
So for us, the biggest impact for us, efficiency-wise, has been auto summary. The fact that we can get those comprehensive notes in the same consistent language, accurate, immediately as the call ends, and uploaded straight into our CRM is a huge efficiency gain for us. We've seen a significant reduction in our after-call work time. That's gone from about 3.5 minutes, 3.6 minutes on average, down to just over 2 minutes. So there's an immediate impact of auto summary in time saving, and that has an immediate impact on our customers, because our agents' average handle time is less. We're answering the calls quicker, we're dealing with customers' queries quicker. So having that information available to them when the customer calls back in the consistent format, structured, so that they can access the information very quickly, means that the customer experience is much greater for those repeat calls. It has been revolutionary for us.
So the scaled up benefit of that is enormous then.
Yeah, huge. And the customers appreciate the fact that the next time they call in, the agent is going to know what their last conversation was about straight away. It's
right.
clear, consistent, structured. So.
And where else has Nice AI been making an impact?
We're in the very early stages of Copilot, but I can see the benefit of Copilot already. As Anne alluded to, the evolving role of the contact centre advisor is a key thing. The more we move to the digital age, the more self-service options there are, the more digital routes customers go down, the more complex queries are all coming to the human advisor. So having that Copilot support that guides them through that interaction is much more beneficial because they are much more complex queries. And again, we've got to get the knowledge base right for that, and we're in that process. But that to me is the next big step that we're going to be taking as an organisation.
It all sounds so exciting. There's a
It
lot
really
of
is.
things to look forward to for sure. And of course, and none of this happens without collaboration, support behind the scenes. So what do partnerships with leaders like NICE mean to customers like BlueCrest?
I mean, NICE are our core partner. I mean, that's the majority of our business. We do have one or two other partners, but the majority of the business we do is with NICE and always has been.
Yeah.
We've worked with them for 25 years and we've been on that same journey they're on. We try to keep up with the technology as quickly as we can and become as self-sufficient. However, it's really key that we work shoulder to shoulder collaboratively with NICE, and Rhys and I have done that, all the way through this journey for Russell to get him the solution he wanted at the price he needed.
Yeah.
So we work really closely together, and I think the combination of the NICE technology, which to my mind is undoubtedly the market leading technology in the market today. And I'm not just saying that because we partner with them. We as a business get quoted by other vendors quite regularly to sell their technology. And we kind of say, well, why would we? Because we have the best the market has to offer, in our opinion. And we wrap that with our consultative approach, our very service-based approach that we have, and we support our customers certainly frontline and work very closely with NICE on the customer's behalf if we need their input into any support queries or anything. So it kind of takes that pain away a bit for the customer that they're dealing with our service desk, and that seems to work really well for our customers.
That all sounds amazing, and I wish you the best of luck with your ongoing journey with all of this technology. It sounds very exciting.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Megan.
Yeah,
Thank you.